proceed with the patching of Balikatan 38-2023 patch. Please place the patches at the left side of your arm. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated.
Let us now hear the message of the Honorable Heather R. Briella, charging the affairs of the United States Embassy in the Philippines.
So I think you may find that my speechwriter and General Centino's speechwriter collaborated. Thank you, General Centino, Undersecretary De Leon, distinguished guests. It is my honor to be here for the opening of Balikatan 2023, the 38th iteration of our largest military exercise with our oldest treaty ally in East Asia, the Republic of the Philippines. The United States and the Philippines have been treaty allies for over 7 decades. Our Mutual Defense Treaty, or MDT, along with the Visiting Forces Agreement and the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, have facilitated years, if not decades, of close coordination between our two militaries. This 38th iteration of Balikatan is the latest evolution of that cooperation, including participation not just from the United States and the Philippines, but also Australia, and numerous additional partners and allies here as observers. This year's Balikatan will be the biggest ever, an indication of the growth of our alliance and how it continues to evolve to meet our shared goals. Balikatan is the marquee annual event for our alliance, and I'm thrilled to be here this morning to mark the opening of this important exercise with you. Our alliance spans beyond the exercise that will start today. In fact, it extends well beyond security. Later today, as our military forces get some rest after their first day of exercising together, Secretary of State Blinken and Secretary of Defense Austin will meet their Philippine counterparts, Secretary Manalo and Secretary Galvez, in Washington, D.C., for our first Defense and Foreign Affairs 2+2 ministerial meeting in over 7 years. In Washington, our respective leaders will discuss not just our security alliance, but also other central tenets of our bilateral relationship, including the significant economic partnerships that bring prosperity to both of our nations, and the shared history and cultural ties that connect us as friends. The fact that the opening of Balikatan and our 2+2 dialogue are happening on the same day, thousands of miles apart, speaks to the strength and significance of the U.S.-Philippine relationship as friends, partners, and allies. I'd like to take a moment to thank the members of our military, American and Filipino, for your service and for your commitment to protecting our countries. As General Centino mentioned yesterday, he and I, and many of those of you here today, joined President Marcos to mark the Day of Valor, which is the anniversary of the beginning of the Bataan Death March, which all Americans learn about in our history books. It is inspiring to think that U.S. and Filipino service members were shoulder to shoulder on that terrible day 81 years ago, and yet that continues today, where we see Filipino and American service members again shoulder to shoulder. And I like to think that our grandfathers and grandmothers will think their sacrifice well worth it when they see us all here today, continuing to work together as friends, partners, and allies. The United States and the Philippines share a vision for a free and open Indo-Pacific that is more connected, prosperous, secure, and resilient. Each of us standing shoulder to shoulder, Balakitan, help make this vision a reality. Thank you very much, and best wishes for a successful exercise. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, ma'am. At this point, the General Centino Chief of Staff AFP will present the memento to the guest of honor speaker to be assisted by the Deputy Chief of Staff for Education, Training and Doctrine, J8. A big round of applause, please.
We would like to request our distinguished guests on stage for the group pictorial. Ma'am and sirs, you'll be having two poses. First pose, please link your arms, which is called the friendship wave.
Second pose will be the crossing of hands as you also hold the hands of the persons beside you, which is called the handshake wave.
Thank you. May I request our principals to have a group pictorial with our attendees. Please stand, everyone.
May we request everyone to please cross your hands left over right. Thank you very much, ma'am and sirs. Once again, we would like to thank Honorable Variava for gracing this ceremony. That concludes the opening ceremony of the Philippines and United States bilateral exercise, Balikatan 2023.
We would like to thank you all for your presence. Keep safe, God bless everyone, and mabuhay.
Everyone is invited to partake some refreshments at the Malupig Hall A. Thank you.
How about that?